Jim Beam Bourbon Whiskey. Without a shadow of a doubt, a whiskey that I have kind of heard of. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of a review with a bit of a difference. I've never reviewed alcohol before, and I've been watching a few videos that have kind of got me in a hankering for some booze. So I thought, why not grab this Jim Beam Bourbon Whiskey? I actually got this as a gift from a friend a few years back, so it's been sitting on a shelf gathering dust, as you can possibly see on the top of the bottle there. According to the bottle itself, it's aged for 4 years, and they've been doing this since 1795. It's from Kentucky. It's straight bourbon whiskey, and I forget how long I've actually had it sitting on my shelf. It's not even been opened. See, everything's perfectly unsealed. The autofocus on my camera leaves a lot to be desired these days. I have actually done something to try to reset it, as recommended by some people who work for Canon, but because it's a Canon lens, but it doesn't seem to have actually done the trick as far as, there we go. Maybe it's just a focal distance. Maybe I'm just getting a little too, what's the word? Too overindulgent or over the top, or I forget what the word is. I'm forgetting the words and I haven't even started drinking stuff. Right, as my friends the Brew Monks over in VidMe, link down in the description, watch their videos after you've watched this one. As they would say, the best thing about beer season is it never ends. This isn't beer, it's a bourbon whiskey, but it's absolutely full, apart from some strange lack of liquid in the top there, but beggars can't be choosers. The weird thing is, wherever my friend got this from, I think it might have been Spain. There's a few bits of evidence for that on the label here once the autofocus kicks in. Come on. Maybe if I press on the display screen. Almost. There we go. Yeah, you can see right there. España. Let's just see if I can read what this says. Un pesto sobre el alcohol, bebidas derivadas, impuesto sobre alcohol y bebidas derivadas. I apologise to anybody who actually speaks Spanish and whatnot, because I don't, I'm just reading it badly. But yeah, that's obviously came probably from an airport in Spain, because my friend likes to take holidays over in Spain quite a bit. I won't say where, because I want him to be able to still go there and enjoy those holidays without having people say, hey, do you know that idiot from YouTube who was reviewing the whiskey you gave him for dog sitting? Yeah, it was dog sitting I got this for. You know, all that going over to his house every day when he was away looking after his dogs, taking them for walks, brushing them, combing them, yelling at them because they don't do what they're told, cleaning up after them. Yeah, the life of a YouTube, VidMe, video vlogger, whatever the hell this occupation is really called these days, I don't know. That lifestyle is not mine. I'm still living my normal life. Let's just take a look. We've got the legacy here, so we've got 7 generations of the Beam family. Jim Beam, so that's Jacob Beam. I think you might have been misrepresented here, Mr. Jacob Beam. He lived from 1770 to 1834. God rest his soul, because if he was still alive today, he'd have really horrible pains in his bones. Then we've got David Beam, and then his originally named son, I assume David M. Beam, and Colonel James B. Beam, T. Jeremiah Beam. Bloody hell, this is getting like an episode of The Simpsons. Booker No, then Fred No. Now, I'm not entirely sure of this. Is Fred a black guy by any chance? Because he kind of makes me think of Martin Luther King. Face-wise, everything does kind of look a bit like Martin Luther King. I mean, it's a black and white picture and everybody else is blatantly supposed to be white. But he just kind of, that picture, the way it's drawn, not having any idea who, about the company itself, this could very well be somebody who's married into the company. But why is it called Jim Beam if the company was founded by somebody called Jacob Beam? And it even says here, non-genuine without my signature. How are they doing that with the guy's been dead for years? And we've got James B. Beam. Was that actually on one of the... no, he's not actually listed there. James B. Beam. I suspect a fraud here. Anyhow, it's distilled and bottled by James B. Beam Distilling Co. from Beam. I assume there's a place actually called Beam. In Claremont, Frankfurt, Kentucky, USA, and it's 40% alcohol. Now, I've been told by other people that have tried this that you could potentially use this for cleaning drains. So they've got a very low expectation of it. What else have we got here? Painstakingly aged for 4 years, Jim Beam Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey has always been an independent spirit made for those who take their bourbon seriously. Oh. Well, I think we should really get this thing cracked open, don't you think? Only kidding, I'm not going to put it in that. I know that you're only supposed to drink a small amount. Now, this has never been actually opened at all, and if the autofocus would actually work for once, which it's not going to, let's just put my hand there. There we go, that's actually done it. You can see right here, it's still actually all nicely sealed. So, listen for the noise. Ooh, that sounds good. Looks like there's actually something... Ooh, bloody hell, it's filling the room full already. If we had smell-o-vision, if we could actually transmit the smell of this stuff... Whew, it's got a good kick to it, but it does smell like it's faded a bit. But if we did have the ability to transfer smell over the internet... Whew, it's quite a smoky smell. You'd probably be liking it if you do know your bourbons, I suppose. Right. Now, like I said before, beer season, or booze season as in this case, the best thing about it is it never ends, but you must also be careful to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive, because you might spill your drink and crash your car. And let's just take a quick look at what we have here. Let's get it into shot. Let's make sure I'm actually looking at what's in the viewfinder for once. Something I keep forgetting to do. I'm in 7 minutes of film footage here. Come on, autofocus, do me a favour. There we go. It does actually look quite a nice colour to it. One thing I noticed, which I didn't mention when I was swirling the bottle around, was that you could actually see the air bubbles going through quite nicely. And even though I've got it resting on its side here, it's all nicely sealed up. It's not leaking onto the bed there. The smoky smell seems to have dissipated a bit, so... Well, let's just give this a try. Oh. It goes down a treat. Oh, it goes down quite a nice treat. Treat? Oh, my insides are warming up already. Now, one thing you should never do, if you are cold, do not drink alcohol, especially things like this. That warm feeling is a trick. You're not getting yourself warmed up by this. It's actually something to do with your body actually reacting to it, so it's actually warming up naturally, but you're more likely to lose body heat by using this than by drinking this than anything else. But oh, I can still feel it. It's coating my intestines. It's gone down my throat, through my gullet, into my intestines. Oof. Thankfully it stopped there, it's not gone any further, but I can feel... Whew, I might have to take my shirt off. Just be glad I'm not doing a face cam thing at this point, but... Whew, yeah, that goes down quite nicely. It does leave a bit of a taste behind in the mouth afterwards, which is absolutely fine. It's actually quite nice. But, oh, that is actually quite pleasant. The people who obviously told me that this should only be used to clean drains with, frankly can go do one, because that is actually quite nice. It's not as good as, say, what's the name? What's the other one from Tennessee? The really, really famous one that everybody knows about. Jack Daniels, that's the one. It's not as good as that, although it's a much bigger bottle. I mean, a Jack Daniels bottle is about, what, half the size of that? Whew, 1 litre. Oh, I am feeling hot in my head now. I'm actually going... Well, one thing for sure, I am not going driving anywhere tonight. What time is it anyhow? I should have brought my phone out or something with me. Yeah, it's 11 minutes past 9. Ugh. Just as well I didn't have any plans to go anywhere else tonight. And in case you're wondering, this is a bed, so I'll probably be crawling in bed and having an early night. With this. Whew. Yeah, that's nice. That's all I can say. It's nice. It is really nice. Get some, but drink responsibly, and don't go trying to buy this if you're below the drinking age limits in whatever country you happen to be in. Bye-bye.